NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp live from the foothills in Sonora. It's G League basketball between the Mad Ants and the Legends. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. Mad Ants coached by Sam Garski, Legends coached by Dennis Kesey, and the former coach of the Legends from years past sitting by my side, Denny I, commentating on court number 2. That game starting in a couple minutes. You can hear the voice of the CCC MBCA Hall of Famer on NorCal Sports TV. Court 2 starting in a minute. But once again, Mad Ants Legends in this G League, it's a very tough division between 5 teams, and they're playing for the first playoff game tonight. The bottom 2 seeds, the 4 and 5, will be playing soon after our dinner break. And then tomorrow morning, the rest of the playoff games and the championship will occur as we close out the camp for our championship Friday round. Reen driving baseline, can't quite get his floater to go. It comes down to Rhea, who just got the bucket a moment ago, the last time down for the Legends. Legends in orange, Mad Ants in white. 3 on the way from the right side wing. Fernandez way off mark. Coming into today's game, looking at the standings in the G League, Hustle undefeated 4-0. Cruz at 3-1, Mad Ants 2-2, but their point differential is the best out of any team. They're plus 48. The Hustle, despite being 4-0, their point difference 46. Here's a 3 from number 17, Christian Lopez, knocks it down from outside. So the Mad Ants and head coach Sam Garski, they have a rivalry with Hustle because of head coach Charles Roth. There's a 3 from the Legends that time with Hunter Allen. He's a dominating factor. We talked about it in the three-point contest last night. He has every part of his game starting to be unlocked from the beginning of camp. He can shoot the 3 ball. He can drive inside. He has fantastic defense. Anything that's part of the game, he's probably one of the best all-around players in the camp. Here he is now, looking for another 3. Carrillo Wright grabs the board, and he'll bring it up past the midway point for the Mad Ants. But like I was saying, Coach Sam Garski, Coach Charles Roth, in a rivalry from last year, they faced off in a championship, and it was Sam Garski, the one who ended up winning that championship round and the week. He had a chance to go to Disneyland after the fact. He already had the Disneyland trip planned, and so they said this is going to be the Disney Championship. And Garski won, took the medal into Disneyland, and now they are back for the second straight year, hoping to find themselves again in the championship and take the second year's Disney Championship. 10-7 Mad Ants leading the Legends through 3 minutes of play. Evangelista comes up short on his 19-footer. Rebound goes to Reen. He'll continue to push the ball. Ortiz straight down the middle. Quick float, quick release. 2 more points for the Mad Ants, who now lead by 5. Drive, Bomar, baseline, kicks it out. Fernandez trying to hesitate and drive the middle. Allen over the hand of Boykin. Can't hit. Rebound Reen. Boykin down the court. So along with Ortiz, Lopez, and Carrillo Wright. Ortiz, long 3. It's good. Mad Ants starting to catch fire. Coach Sam Garski getting into it as well. 4 minutes into play, and the Mad Ants have doubled up the lead. Evangelista guarded by Lopez. He lost the handle. Fernandez will push it around. Here's Allen again. Drives on Boykin. Got him on the hip. Rolls around the rim and then drops off. Upcourt pass deflected. It'll stay with the Mad Ants as we're closing in on our first timeout break. Lopez out to Boykin. Quick release on the deep 2. Evangelista rebound, and he'll take it down for the Legends. They were the first to score, but not much happening after the fact. Allen. Now Bomar. Bomar all the way in. Smokes the layup. Boykin blocked by Allen. First 5 minutes into play, it's the Mad Ants leading 15-7. You're watching the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. 5 minutes through, 15-7. Mad Ants leading the Legends. You're watching the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Boykin at the free throw line. He was fouled just before the break. He'll remain on the court. First free throw rattles off. Can't quite get the touch. Boykin splits them 16-7. Substitutions come into the game, including Albert Mendez for the Legends. Another foul. On the other end, this will be Fernandez. Fernandez misses both. Score remains 16-7 on the other side. Here come the Mad Ants launching deep for three, looking as Reen. He rattles one off, and it's out to Allen. Boykin stands in his way. Bomar goes to the corner. He looks in that direction and then launches a three. Another one down the hatch. The Legends into double-digit territory. Now in the same decade. Three ball hangs on the rim, halfway down, and somehow comes out. Kiken just off on the deep ball. Allen coast to coast, past the hip of Ortiz. The Legends on a 5-point swing. Lopez, Kiken, Reen, Boykin, and Ortiz. Those are the five for the Mad Ants. Allen will bring it down for the Legends. They've closed the gap to 4. Bomar trying to go down, but a three in the key call will turn it the other way. Up court pass, stolen away. Here goes Mendez. The swing across to Bomar. Ortiz with the foul. Not going up, trying to defend, just hacking at the arm, putting him at the free throw line. First goes down for Bomar. Gap closes to single possession, 3 points. Bomar 2 for 2, 2-point game, 16-14. Three on the way. Lopez cashes right in. Legends come within a possession, but then the Mad Ants, when they have something to say, they say it. 5-point game. Bomar bounces off of Lopez. Another foul. This will be on the ground. Inbound, Martin fading away. Oh, yes. Martin keeping the Legends close. Lopez looks at Boykin, gets it over to him. Allen on the defense, slides in front, adds the pressure. Boykin needs to get rid of it. He finds Lopez. His drive swallowed up by a sea of orange jerseys. And a foul on the ground down inside the paint. It'll stay with the Mad Ants. Lopez to be the catalyst on the inbound. Boykin, handoff from the corner. 3 ball, misses it all, and Bomar comes down with it. Bomar, coast to coast with speed, fakes a pass one way, goes up with the left. Martin trying to fight for it, can't quite get the grip. Lopez stays in bounds, throws up court. Ortiz, the only one there. Mad Ants 21, Legends 16. Allen against Boykin. Allen's 3. Too much. Boykin snags it. Ortiz gets the dish. Boykin follows behind. Sets him up to drive right in. Allen swats. Can't get a piece, but Boykin misses. Second chance is good. (23-16) is the score. A timeout called. The Mad Ants are leading at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Straight Sports custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and Straight Sports, a sponsor of NorCal Sports TV, creating and designing our NorCal Sports TV summer basketball camp jerseys. They're reversible with the design of the foothills to replicate what we see around us. The white and orange, the orange and blue with the tree outline. You can get your own when you return tomorrow to pick up your camper. Just go into the Snack Shack and ask Jeremy for a jersey. I believe they're still $10 if I'm not mistaken, so you can pick one up for yourself or somebody you love, maybe an extra one for your camper so that they can have it down the road when this one gets a little dirty and old. 23-16 is the score, with the Mad Ants leading the Legends in this G League battle. G League made up of 5 teams. It's the largest league we have at the camp this year, as we see another one from Evangelista go straight down the middle. Legends trying to keep themselves in this battle. Meanwhile, the Mad Ants trying to find themselves in a championship game against the number 1 team, Hustle, who are undefeated through 4 days of play. If the Hustle and the Mad Ants make it, we'll see another battle between head coach Charles Roth and head coach Sam Garski, who battled last year in the championship game. Garski winning 3 and Roth not earning any. The rivalry, as we know it, will continue if they are able to battle themselves again. 3.5 to go in the first half, 17 minutes to follow in the second, with the final 2 minutes being a real game scenario. You can play full court press, you can double up. The clock will stop whenever necessary as long as the game is within 10 striking distance in that 2 minutes. So the Legends want to keep it close if they can, but the Mad Ants, with the best point differential out of the entirety of the G League, they want to score as much as possible so that they can win the tiebreaker if it comes down to the point difference. Carrillo right. Lopez looked at him, hit him in the back. Whenever you are on offense, you always have to be paying attention, and there it just proves why. Carrillo right, went back door. There's no reason to cross past the basket without looking at the ball because a great point guard, someone with high IQ, is going to hit you with it. And it's right there, set in stone. It's on replay. Go back and watch it again and again. Right, turns and makes up for it as he knocks it down and recreates a 5-point game. Fernandez, top of the arc, hits the three. 25-23. My scorekeeper, Haylen, eating a Pop-Tart. Mad Ants continue around the outside. Lopez flicks it up and down to Carrillo right from the high post. Step back over Evangelista. 16-footer goes into the corner, nearly saved. But the duo of Reen and Kaiken can't keep it in bounds. Evangelista steps up into a three. Rebound Lopez, who comes from the outside to snag it, and then he goes coast to coast with 2 steps, avoiding the travel. A tough finish, couldn't quite do it. Bomar will go for the grab and go. Now he pulls up for 3. Lopez, his primary defender, couldn't get back in time. The shots not falling in the final minute of the first half. Lopez up and in underneath. Shot goes off in time. Count it for Raya and the Legends. They'll bring it within just a couple as we head to the half. 27-25 at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Yeah, 20.
Okay. And I wonder how much did they win by today?
That I don't. 15 down, 17 to go. It's the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp G League action as the Mad Ants look at a 3 to start the second half. Unfortunately, Ortiz can't get it to go. In the G League, at the number 1 spot as of last night, Hustle undefeated 4-0. They scored over 200 points, and their point differential plus 46. So their games being somewhat close, winning by an average of 11. But still undefeated. And then behind them, Cruz 3-1. scored only 186 points. Their point differential is just 26. And in third, currently on the court, the Mad Ants, they're 2-2 with the best point differential. So when they win, they score a lot. But when they lose, not quite there. 2-2. And then the Legends, 1-3. Squadron at the bottom, 0-4 with a negative 94 point differential. Boykin goes all the way in with the right hand. Reen up to Boykin, denied by Allen, and Coach Roth is going to say you were defending near midpoint and you jumped in front. It's going to be full court press. We're not going to allow that. Ortiz goes out to Reen. He's got it. Reen, the triple, former three-point champ of the camp a couple of years ago, knocks one down from the corner. Rhea off on his answer. Reen will bring it back down. Lopez trying to use the handle. Evangelista staying in front, spins through, but has an extra step to create the travel. Bomar. Open three, left open as it goes wide right. Boykin gets the screen from Reen. Boykin shot no good. Carrillo right, Boykin, Reen, Lopez, and Ortiz is the starting five for Coach Garski, and they're back to start the second half. Evangelista up and down. Allen, 15-footer from the high post, got it to go down. Boykin's answer, way off. Up and down, Carrillo right, trying to defend him. And to say Carrillo right coming across, got him to bump out of bounds, so call that a foul and give it right back to the Legends to inbound from the baseline under the basket to score on. Bomar will lead it, try to go past Ortiz, gets past him, two defenders stand in his way. He gives it over to Raya, his three. Off mark as it pogos up and out to Reen. Bomar defending Ortiz. Lost the handle. There's Bomar. One-on-one. He's going to slow it down, try to kick it across. He throws it over through Boykin to Allen, and somehow he stayed in bounds and tossed that one back in. Luckily for the Mad Ants, they're the ones who received the pass, but somehow Hunter Allen using the hops to go outside and keep it in the center of play. Bomar, three, got it. Lopez, an answer? No. Allen scanning his options. Allen will take it from 16 and cash in. (35-34), the Mad Ants leading the Legends. It's a one-point game. You're watching the G League at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. 12 minutes to go. It's a 1-point game. 3 ball, good. Evangelista. Legends take a lead over the Mad Ants. Boykin sidesteps to get it down to Carrillo right. Coach calling out for 3 in the key, not going to get the call, and instead we'll get 2 in the key from Carrillo right. Evangelista saves it. Raya smokes it. Boykin rather. He'll snag it off. Look at Carrillo right. Gets it to him. He's trying to finish in transition. Allen's defense, not enough to make a miss. Legends allowed 2 more to the Mad Ants. In transition, those transitional baskets are huge, and the speed and how Sam Garski runs his team. Evangelista goes for 3, can't get it. Allen, top of the arc. He has nothing but net. Laced it. Boykin spinning, giving. Kaiken trapped on the baseline, throws it out. No touch, turns it over. Three ball, Fernandez. It's a 2-possession game in favor of the Legends. Ortiz turns and shoots, fading away. He has an answer. Back in the same decade, in the 40s, both teams now trying to earn that spot in the seeding. Very important about who you play first and last. You want to play the hustle most likely last. They're the number 1 team. Coach Roth says, don't plan on losing. So most likely be in the top number 1 spot when it comes to the playoff game, and then they'll be in the championship after that. No need to play 2 games. Right side wing, halfway down and pops out. The toilet bowl roll gets plunged. Carrillo right, steps into it. Evangelista guarded by Boykin, staring him down like the eyes of a snake, but Allen comes from behind to surprise him. Deep 3, Reen. Oh, yes! Cashing in. Evangelista asking for a screen. Martin will somewhat give it to him. Evangelista had Kaiken still on his back. Evangelista misses everything but the air. Wright gets 1 of 2. Closing in on the 7-minute mark. Allen go over Boykin. Breaks off the block. Kaiken rebound. Boykin already halfway down the court. Gets the pass. Trying to move on Allen. Can move him easily and can score. 3-point play for Boykin as he drops it down and gets the extra for the foul. Carrillo right, snags it off. Mad Ants up by 1. Ortiz on the drive, puts it up from 15. He gets his own miss, his putback, he gets fouled. 48-47, we'll get the free throws after this break from Straight Sports. Straight Sports custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more. That's STR8sports.com. Legends Mad Ants in the G League game. The Mad Ants just leading by 1. Currently at the line, it's Ortiz. Mad Ants trying to keep themselves in the top of the ranks of the G League behind Cruz and Hustle, being that number 3 seed, so that they can play tomorrow. Tonight, the 4 and 5 seed play. And that'll be our final game of the night here on Court 1, so it's very important. Do you want to play tonight and 2 games tomorrow, or do you want to play 2 games tomorrow and not play any extra tonight? That's what will be the difference. You don't want to find yourself in the bottom 2. You can still have a chance to win, but you just gotta have to play an extra game. 6 minutes left in this battle. It's a tight one. Fernandez floating, short. Ortiz and Boykin combining there for a rebound. We'll split that one in the stats. Up to Lopez. Releases it quick. Could have taken one quick dribble or maybe one step closer instead of fading away from the basket. No points scored there. Bomar resets the offense. Mendez will continue to swing. Allen will get the screen, take the 3. Bank shot won't go. Lopez picks it up. Boykin stopped a little too soon. The pass most likely would have been completed and gave Boykin a better chance to score, but Boykin didn't quite trust the teammate there with full confidence. Boykin up and good. Allen. 5 minutes to go in the game. Final 2 minutes are going to be, well, let me just say legendary. If it goes the way the rest of the game is gone. Allen falls into Boykin. Shot won't go. Boykin a little slow to get up. The ball continues play. Carrillo Wright will finish it on. No, he won't. Smokes the layup. Some frustration from Coach Sam Garski. And he layups. It's the easiest shot. We got to make him. Meanwhile, Rhea the other end. The 3 ball. Good. Reen from Curry's court. Three, Fernandez, yes. Legends now with a 5-point lead over the Mad Ants. 6-point lead. Lopez at the free throw line for the Mad Ants. Big shots here for the Mad Ants, needing to keep this game as close as possible. Coach Garski does not want to take another loss. 1 for 2 at the line 1 minute until our final 2-minute break. Reen goes up and down to the corner. Lopez couldn't reel it in and stay in bounds. It's a turnover. Bomar finds Rhea. Hit one last time down. Decides to keep the ball moving. Take the time off the clock. Allen working on Boykin. Allen's three. Rattles off to Ortiz. Bomar trying to chase down all the way. Stop Ortiz dead in his tracks. Ball gets deflected out of bounds. "15 seconds, 5-point game. Well, final 2 minutes will be the real game scenario. 10 seconds and counting. The Mad Ants could take one more shot before the break. Lopez gets it up and through, and that'll be our 2-minute timeout as the Mad Ants return it to a one-possession game. 3 points separate them. Will the Legends hold on, or will the Mad Ants crumble on top? Final 2 minutes of play. The Legends lead by 3. They start with the ball as the time starts to tick. The clock will stop whenever it needs to. Full court press is allowed. You can double. The basketball is going just as you know it from this point. Boykin strips it away from Martin. A chance to tie here or come within one. Boykin, the attack, the give out. Lopez looking to tie. Rims out. Boykin snags it in the paint. Goes right back at him. Over the head of Allen. Misses the first. Gets the second. 30 seconds off the clock in our final 2-minute period. The Legends still up by 1. Allen attacking Boykin. Trying to go head-to-head. Boykin's defense makes a man miss. Reen gets the board across the body of Martin. Lopez barely stays with it. His drive. Denied by Allen. Nearly a game-winning block there. Takes it away and stops the possession. The Legends now have control. Allen inside. Nearly got it to drop. It'll be 2 shots for Allen. So Allen will get a 1-and-1. The official says a foul was on the ground, not on the shot. So it's a 1-and-1 for Allen. Misses the first. Clock starts. 59 seconds and counting. Mad Ants down by 1. They need a score. Ortiz looks for 3. All they needed was a 2. But the clock loses 8 seconds. And the Mad Ants still remain down by 1. Allen will slowly bring it across. Mad Ants not going for the full court press. Coach Karski saying to foul. They will. It'll be on the ground. 30 seconds exactly, as we'll have another 1-and-1. Allen off again. Rebound, Mad Ants. Pass deflected by Bomar. Boykin driving all the way down. He's fouled. 7 more seconds taken off, and now the Mad Ants will get 2 free throws because Boykin was fouled in shooting action. A chance to tie or a chance to take the lead. If he misses both, the Legends will still be on top, and the Mad Ants possibly stunned. Boykin ties it up, 56-56. Boykin gets both and turns the page. The Mad Ants now in the lead. 23 seconds and counting. Timeout called by the Mad Ants. It is 57-56 with 17 seconds. Straight Sports, a proud sponsor of NorCal Sports TV's Summer Basketball Camp. Mad Ants leading by 1 over the Legends, 57-56. The clock will start on the inbound. The Legends with the ball, 17 seconds, counting down. Legends, all they need is a layup. You're not thinking jump shot. 3 ball. Off mark, Boykin fights for it. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Boykin. Two seconds left on the clock. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Boykin. Boykin misses. Clock starts. Needs to get it off. Does so in time. Oh, my. Just off left. Had the power, just not the line. And the Mad Ants will hold on by 1. 57-56 final score. The Mad Ants and head coach Sam Garski will earn their 3rd win of the camp. Stay tuned for more of the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. We'll have it right here on NorCal Sports TV.